Good morning, Hornets. We are halfway done with this short week here at VCHS. We're your host, Elena.
And I'm Brayden. We'll start with today's lunch. Today we will be having chili with corn chips, fresh veggies, cinnamon rolls, pears, and a cold milk.
Now let's jump into today's celebrations with these holidays.
And now a rundown of your top 5 news stories.
I'm Quinn, and here's your top 5 news stories. Number 1, hanging out at Starbucks will now cost you as company reverses its open door policy. Number 2, the old Pizza Hut at Maple and Ridge is currently being transformed into Wichita's first Raising Cane's location. Number 3, Biden announces Navy aircraft carriers to be named after Presidents Bill Clinton and George W. Bush. Number 4, Intrust is celebrating its 15th birthday. And number 5, Snick's Cat Café is Wichita's first cat coffee cafe.
Next, here is today's word and quote of the day.
Word of the week. This week's word of the week is warrant. Justification or authority for an action, belief, or feeling.
The Expert in Anything was once a beginner by Helen Hayes.
Now let's spotlight a student here as we look back at the snow days and Christmas break.
All right, my name's Asher, and what's yours?
My name is Steven.
And what did you do over winter break?
I spent time with family and I ate a whole bunch of food.
What was the favorite thing that you got over Christmas?
My favorite thing I got over Christmas was my new shoes that I'm wearing currently.
Have you enjoyed the snow, or do you not enjoy it?
I played in it yesterday. It was mid because I couldn't feel my fingertips after.
All right, thank you.
We aren't the only ones spotlighting our students. Take a look at this. Our very own Brody Sainer was spotlighted on the US 107.9 KWLS Real American Country Facebook page.
The radio station stating that one day they could be playing his own music. You can also see Brody sporting a 107.9 hoodie, showing his support of the radio station. Speaking about music, let's take a look here at some of our own fine arts.
Hi, so I'm Miss Jolly, and I am the theater director here at the high school. We have 2 plays coming up this spring. We've got our senior directed 1 acts, which are March 7th and 8th, and that's a really cool opportunity because the seniors get a chance to actually direct their own show. So they produce it, they do the blocking and the casting, and they put together the sets and the sound and the lighting. So that's for our seniors, and those auditions will be coming up really soon. And then our spring show is April 11th and 12th, and that's kind of more of a traditional. We have like our casting, and anyone is welcome to come join. Those audition dates haven't been set yet. Those will come out probably in February. So you can always check the bulletin board by the choir room. If you want theater information, we love to have students come to the show. We had a lot of people come support us at the Adams Family, which was awesome this last fall. So yeah, we love to have the students support us whenever we can, and we hope you'll join us.
Boys basketball has a big weekend coming up.
We have basketball Thursday, Friday, and Saturday here at VCHS as we host the 2025 January Jam. Our boys will be playing their first game Thursday night against Newton at 6.
We are dipping back below freezing. Let's take a look at today's temperatures.
This is Caden Langford with today's weather. We have a high of 34 degrees and a low of 15 degrees.
And now it's time for a quick blast of the past. We view this day in history. Stay classy, BC.
January 23, 1973. President Richard Nixon announces an accord has been reached to end America's military role in the Vietnam War.
We today have concluded an agreement to end the war and bring peace with honor in Vietnam and in Southeast Asia.
More than 2 years later, South Vietnam falls to North Vietnam, and the country is reunified under communist rule. 1968. North Korea seizes the USS Pueblo, charging the crew of the Navy intelligence ship with being on a spy mission in its waters. Pyongyang releases the crew 11 months later. 1977. The TV miniseries Roots, based on Alex Haley's novel, begins airing on ABC. The saga about an African slave and his descendants in America becomes a ratings and cultural sensation. 2004.
Here comes Captain Kangaroo.
Bob Keeshan, who entertained children for decades as TV's Captain Kangaroo, dies in Vermont at age 76. And 2005. Johnny Carson, host of The Tonight Show from the 60s into the early 90s, dies in Malibu, California at age 79. Today in history, January 23rd. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.